Ruckus, the former Big Japan Junior Heavyweight Champion, will battle it out today to find out who is the best junior heavyweight of the two.
You know, taking nothing away from Quiet Storm, how can you call it a dream match if it doesn't have this superstar? The greatest junior heavyweight in the world today, Trent Acid in that match. How dare you?
We will find out all of this and more today on Fake You TV.
Saturday night, December 15th.
Ultra-violent t-shirt. Look, he's wearing an ultra-violent shirt.
Youngsters here in Combat Zone Wrestling, CZW John House, all about the youth, all about giving the youth a shot. We're not like other leagues where we keep our young guys down and just push our old guys on the top. Everybody's got a fair shake around here.
And that's what I'm talking about, Eric Ardulo. Out of all the students that graduated the CZW Wrestling Academy, this one right here has the most promise. He has the best attitude, and he has what it takes to enter the zone.
He is without a doubt the most intense of the recent graduates. Of course, recent graduates include Ian Knox, GQ, Chris Cash. This is our very first time that we will see him in singles competition.
What did you say, Ian Knox? Who is he?
You know who he is. And of course, as of late, we have seen Chris Cash in tag team competition with GQ, and they were recently victorious over the team of Chris Styles and your boy Ian Knox. And we're going to get a look at a newcomer here coming to the ring right now, a Menace.
Menace.
Menace. Menace comes out. What little I know about him is he does have a martial arts background, 7.5 years.
Wait a minute, Eric.
Business. Comes from the west side of Tokyo.
The west side of Tokyo?
Yeah.
Is he Japanese?
I don't know.
Chinese?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. He looks Blackenese.
Are you kidding me? You
Blackenese.
can't say that.
He's Blackenese.
Somebody beat that.
He's
Somebody beat
Blackenese,
that.
Eric.
Somebody beat that. Censor him. That's not PC. That's not politically correct to say. You can't say that on television.
That's what he is.
You can't say that around here.
And talking about Chris Cash, not only has he proved that he is going to be a great singles competitor, but he is also a great tag team competitor as well. Eric Gargilio.
Gargiulo, thank you very much. Looking at the Menace here, Menace 7.5 years of experience. Chris Cash 4 months with obviously no respect whatsoever as he gave him the two-finger salute.
And watch out, Chris Cash steals a victory from your 7.5-year veteran, Eric Gargiulo.
Well, of course, you got to watch out for the cash flow from Chris Cash. Should be very interesting to see what kind of a strategy Chris Cash has in his very first singles match.
Chris Cash has a great attitude, and I truly believe, Eric Gargiulo, that he has everything it takes to be successful here in the zone.
Personally, I think he's a punk. I don't respect for authorities. I don't respect for anybody around here. He's walking around giving people fingers. I have no respect at all. I think he's a punk.
I think you're a punk, Eric. And you know what? Why don't you get up there and tell Chris Cash that?
Crucifixion roll-up by Menace.
He grabbed the tights there, Eric. I saw it.
Oh, no tight grabbing there. Goes behind.
Tremendous reversal by Chris Cash.
Very good reversal. One thing is going to maybe go for the cash flow. Decides to go for a snapmare takeover.
Straight into a cover, Eric. He has about 25 years experience in his 4 months to have enough presence of mind to go for a cover.
Look at him. He's already getting frustrated. He just spit it. He just spit.
Oh, that's disrespectful, Eric. This Menace. Very disrespectful to Chris Cash. This is his house, Eric Gargilio.
Oh, this is? And Gargiulo, for God's sake.
How dare him?
Did you get the memo?
How dare him disrespect Chris Cash, Eric?
Well, you're looking at 6'4" in the minute. And he's got no respect. He's a punk. He's belligerent. He's delinquent. Probably going to be back to the group home by midnight.
It looks like we're going to have a test of strength there. And look who won that test of strength. Chris Cash.
Give him a boot in the midsection.
And Eric Gargiulo, I've never heard of Blackenese before.
Well, either did I, and you're not allowed to say that. Why don't you go out there and help with your big guns, Daddy?
Oh, I will.
There you go. How about the guns, Daddy?
Just call my name, and I will be there.
Right.
You know who I am, Eric?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Thank you.
Chris Cash now at the advantage.
And Chris Cash is in total control of the Menace.
Now, action like this, of course, can be seen December the 15th, John House, at the Cage of Death 3 at the ECW Arena. Great agility by Menace.
In South Philadelphia, which I guarantee will be the last time you ever see or hear of the White
Have you ever been to South Philadelphia?
One time, Eric, and it stank so bad that I never went back.
Menace, oh, are you kidding me?
You're not allowed to do that, Eric.
Are you kidding me? I think he's got some fans in this building, John House.
That's illegal, Eric Arjulo. You're not supposed to do that.
Says who?
Says me, okay?
There he goes, taking the face of the mat, rolling him in. Menace making quite an impression here amongst these hard-to-please CZW fans. Hey, you know what? It's not fancy, but a couple boots to the back will do it. And Chris Cash is not impressed.
Did you see that, Eric? He pulls off one big
where do you think I was? I'm sitting right next to you.
And wasted time out there trying to appease the fans, and Chris Cash took advantage of that situation.
What is with Chris Cash and his middle finger? Why does he feel the need to pop up the middle finger every 5 seconds? Does he have some kind of a disease? Does he have ADD?
Did you ever hear of being in the zone? Chris Cash is in the zone, Daddy.
Chris Cash with a big right hand. Chris Cash again. There he goes off the back. A reversal. Looks like Menace has watched this Chris Cash videotape. Did some scouting.
Only a 2 count there, Eric Arjulo. Do not get excited. It's not over.
I think Chris Cash may have Tourette's. I mean, he's in there popping the fingers, cursing up. I think he may...
Tourette's?
Tourette's, I honestly do.
I think Chris Cash is a tremendous competitor, has a tremendous attitude, and he is tremendously confident in himself.
Big boot.
Unlike some people I sit next to.
Chris Cash is making quite an impression in his very first singles match. Very impressive.
A beautiful clothesline.
The guy is doing a tremendous job. This is his very first match. Don't forget. Very first singles match. Pardon me. Chris Cash now with a baseball slide, and it looks like he's safe at home. They're not too far away.
Menace right where he wants them, Eric. His turn.
Breaks up and over. Excuse me, Chris Cash.
Did you see the elevation on that, Eric?
Where did I go? Of course I saw it.
No, thank you, Chris Cash. Thank you.
And there you go. If you're going to put a boot to the back of your
send the Menace back home wherever he came from.
Well, whatever kind of an impression that Menace made here and our fans in Sewell, New Jersey was short-lived by Chris Cash.
And look at Chris Cash hammer away on the Menace.
Chris Cash.
You're going to have to do a hell of a lot more than hit one high-risk maneuver to continue being successful here in CZW.
Chris Cash now looks like he's setting up Menace.
I think he went a little bit too long, Eric, and he paid for it.
I think you're right. Menace now picks up a chair, sets a chair to the corner. What do you think he's going to do with that?
And that's illegal, Eric Arjulo. Rob Hartog is allowing that to happen.
He doesn't understand English since you say he's black and East.
He is black and East.
All right, enough already. The right hand almost looks like a forearm there. Chris Cash with a reversal, raking the man. An unorthodox maneuver. Who wants a chop, John House?
The black and East wants a chop.
He just got one.
His name is Menace anyway.
What kind of name is Chris Cash? What kind of name is John House?
The name of a superstar, Eric.
Menace rolls in, monkey flip.
Whoa!
He flipped him halfway across the ring. What do you think about that?
He just catapulted him 75% across that ring.
Menace now up, shaking. He's a little shaken right now. He's
Illegal boots to the head. You know, Rob Hartog's being...
Who wants the chop, John House?
Not me!
Who wants the chop? That'll slow him down. Big right hand. And an even bigger right hand. What kind of a chop is that?
Oh!
Who wants the chop, John House?
Eric Arjulo. Ow! feel it all the way over here.
And Menace showing Chris Cash what a chop's all about.
Beautiful reversal there by Chris Cash. Goes right to the eyes. It works every time.
Reversal by Menace. Chris Cash up. Over the Menace. Rolling cradle.
Oh, wait a minute.
And that chair was used against him. Menace's chair actually came into play. There you go.
And Rob Hartog allows that, Eric. This is what I don't like about Rob Hartog.
Referee.
He's a very biased official, and you know it.
Body slam. Menace now, what do you think he's got him set up for? Rolls through. Somersault. You got a problem with Hartog's count?
It's only a 2 count there, Eric Arjulo. Beautiful 2 count by Rob Hartog.
Indeed.
Thank you very much.
Menace now. The aggressor at this point in the match with the right hand. What a contest. John House, what a contest we are seeing between 2 young gladiators here in Combat Zone Wrestling. What a contest. Afterburner.
Another 2 count, Eric.
I think I've seen that here in Seoul before somewhere.
I've never seen that before here in Seoul. What are you talking about?
Menace now scoops him up, body slam. Up. Moonsault! And a kick out. He's got to be going on pure adrenaline at this point. How could he even continue?
I think Chris Cash just kicked out of desperation, Eric Arjulo. Oh, whoa!
And this Menace is just having his way with Chris Cash right now, making quite an impression against CZW, always the first to sign the hottest young independent talent out there. And you would have to think that he's going to be offered a long-term deal after this match.
No matter what anyone says, no one can question the heart of Chris Cash.
I'll question it.
How dare you question the heart and determination of Chris Cash in this matchup? I'm impressed with Chris Cash.
Actually,
in his first singles matchup.
I am very impressed with Chris Cash right now, who has given us a hell of an effort, but he's up in excuse me, I'm getting tongue-tied in.
Oh!
Up against a guy that has 7.5 years of experience.
You know, you're over here talking like this match is over. This match is not over, Eric.
Huda Conrado. Goes down in the middle again. I think he's got a Tourette's problem. Isn't there?
Beautiful move there by Chris Cash.
Chris Cash looks like he's got a second chance at life in this one.
He's got his second win, Derek. That's the youth of Chris Cash.
I think Chris Cash is a little too worried about what these fans at ringside are telling him. He's calling for the cash flow.
That is an experience, Eric. Somebody like me has to go back and have a talk with Chris Cash.
He's going for the cash flow. Here we go, John House. If he nails this one, it's over for Menace. Menace lands on his feet.
This Menace is like a cat, Eric.
Menace once again lands on his feet. Menace has him up. Oh! Driver! Menace driver! And Menace is the winner tonight over Chris Cash.
Eric Arjulo, I feel robbed right now.
You feel what?
I feel robbed.
What, did you bet on this match? Did you gamble? Did you gamble on cash?
However, no one can question the heart and the determination of Chris Cash. Hell of a matchup.
What a debut by Menace, and what a singles debut by Chris Cash.
Oh, and he is Black and Eves.
Enough already. Can't somebody pull a plug on you?
I'm here with Big Mac Matt, who's informed me that he's going to tell me right now about the White Beater's plan for the cancer back story.
You know what I got White Beater doing? I got him putting about a gallon of washer fluid in his belly. Every day helps purge the system, gets it all out. Little methanol, you know, get them squatting right, get them loose. What we're doing is getting rid of all the impurities in the White Beater. And he's one impure guy, the Beater. So what we're doing is we're cleaning them out. I'm getting them some transmission fluid rub downs, getting in there deeper than Ben Gay. Warms the muscle, loosens them up. But really, what kind of regimen do they have to be on for Justice Pain? britches. He don't know nothing about Cajun. Yeah, he's in the Cajun dad. What, 1 and 2 or 3, whatever. Wife beater, Justice Payne. When Justice Payne's on his own, he ain't got nothing for the beater. Plain and simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Kid. My man's a machine. The wife beater's a machine. And I keep my machine running. And he's going to run right over Justice Payne. You can guarantee that. Take it to the bank, cash the check, whatever catching witticisms. If you can think of one, you can throw one in. Wife beater, guaranteed. Will go over the man called Tight Cheeks, Justice Payne. Guaranteed. Cajun Death 3. Wife beater all the way.
We'll find out at the ECW arena.
And two guys we have seen battle each other over the last couple of months here in Combat Zone Wrestling, Jeff Rocker and Ty Street. All right, enough with the Hurricane Kid and Cowboy. I am so tired of seeing them around here.
And Eric Gargiulo, like him or not, Jeff Rocker has done a tremendous job with the Hurricane Kid and the ultra-violent Cowboy. Look at their bodies, 2% body fat. Look at the guns, Eric Gargiulo.
Guns, Daddy.
They are in the shape of their lives.
The Hurricane Kid looks like he's 60.
To Jeff Rocker.
The Hurricane Kid looks like he's 60. Looks like he's going to have a heart attack. He's going to get winded walking to the ring. And Cowboy looks like he just got out of the shower.
I think you're a little bit jealous that you don't have the physique that the Hurricane Kid has.
Thank God!
All thanks to Jeff Rocker and the new Ab Rocker home video now on sale.
I understand you were the first person to purchase that home video.
Please, Eric. If you want a body like the Hurricane Kid,
No, I don't.
or the Cowboy,
No, I don't.
what you should do is be working out with Jeff Rocker.
I don't think so. What is he doing? Hurricane Kid, are you kidding me? All right, enough of the flexing out here. John, I think Ty Street's back with a bottle. Looks like he hasn't slept for a couple days, and it looks like he put on a few pounds.
Well, Eric Gargiulo, obviously Ty Street is not on the Jeff Rocker workout system.
I think he's back on the bottle, John House. I thought he kicked that habit. Jeff Rocker with the Bipasso, shooting at Ty Street. Goes behind with a backslide. Ty Street. Drop toe by Jeff Rocker.
That was a beautiful drop toe hold by Jeff Rocker.
Jeff Rocker going for the maestro cradle. Who got to call that?
Right there, Eric.
Jeff Rocker shoots him in once again. Rolling reverse cradle. Holds on and a German throw. And he just dropped Ty Street on his head.
What's he trying to do? Break Ty Street's neck?
Yes.
Why?
Yes, he is.
Ty Street is part of the softcore connection, Gargiulo.
Rocker with some shots to the back. Ty Street, where's Birkin Bar? Where's Nick Birkin D. Bar out here to support him? And this Ty Street looks a little slower than usual.
Big elbow across the throat there on Jeff Rocker by Ty Street. And Ty Street is not to be played with, Eric Gargiulo. He comes from the most respected faction here in CZW, the Softcore Connection.
Well, that faction does hold the softcore, Iron Man title.
Held by Nick Burke, a great champion. He is, Eric Gargiulo. I am proud of him.
Is Rocker out of his mind? He's out of his mind. It's more like a daddy long leg.
Beautiful move there by Jeff Rocker, Eric. Give the man some credit.
Ty Street now pulls Jeff Rocker out, a big right hand, then another. Remember, Jeff Rocker's wife did Ty Street favors, I think it was a month or so ago, in order to get him to tag with her husband.
I wonder what she gave him, Eric. Any idea?
BD, syphilis, herpes.
Ugh.
I'm just guessing. I don't know. I don't know, look at him. Look at the shape he's in. She definitely gave him something.
He's in tremendous shape, Eric Gargiulo. How dare you go there and say that about Ty Street?
Ty Street better go get himself checked out at the clinic.
No,
I had no
Rob
idea.
Hartog better get himself checked out at the clinic, Eric.
Ty Street, of course, modeling
maybe
Fake You TV shirt.
Eric, please let me speak, will you? Maybe Ty Street is on the Rob Hartog diet.
Well, it's working. Rocker now, the backbreaker.
Oh!
Drops the face first.
Right on his face, Eric. He could have broke his face with that move.
Maybe he did.
Might be doing us all a favor as well.
What are you saying about Ty Street?
Might be doing us a favor if Jeff Rocker broke his face.
Remember, Ty Street and Jeff Rocker worked at previous organizations together.
But they were never nothing until they came here to CZW.
Oh, is Jeff Rocker really...
Well, right now he's sitting on the top row about to get bombed. Oh!
Flashmatic by Ty Street. You know,
that's a beautiful move there by
beautiful.
Ty Street. It's a great move by Ty Street.
You know, he usually hits that move real quick.
He has Jeff Rocker right where he wants him.
Right now goes for his heat seeker. Nails the heat seeker.
Wait a minute.
Music. Wait, what? Are you kidding me? John Hell.
Wait,
Am I seeing double? Am I seeing double?
wait a minute, there's two! There's two!
Are they related to the Frisco's?
That's Ty Street, Eric.
And that is a heat seeker. No. Who is that guy? What is the agenda?
That's Ty Street.
No, that's Ty Street.
No, wait a minute, that's Ty Street.
Member of the Softcore Connection was Ty Street.
That's Ty Street right there, Eric.
What the hell's going on here, John Hell? He's got heat with the heat.
Oh, he got heat.
John Hell, I don't even know what to say about that.
Eric Gargiulo, I swear there's two Ty Streets. There's two.
There may be 3 or 4. Like a movie.
This world really doesn't need two of Ty Streets, let alone 3 or 4, Eric.
We don't need one.
It wasn't Ty Street. Jeff Rocker, Hurricane Kid, Cowboy. What's going on? You're pumping iron. You're wrestling fake Ty Street. What are you going to say for you? First of all, they have nothing to say. Jeff Rocker has everything to say. That was not Ty Street. It didn't tell you. That was not Ty Street. They're trying to pull a fast one over Jeff Rocker, the Cowboy, and the Hurricane Kid. Guys, you're about to find out. We're not just all muscle and good body. We have brains, too. 3 of them. So, you think you're going to fool us? I don't think so. That wasn't Ty Street. Wasn't Ty Street. I don't know. CZW, this is nuts. Your hands on Ruckus. I'm trying to prove that he is not indeed the best trainer situation in CZW. Dude is saying that. Well, now, later on tonight, you got Ruckus.
Available from Combat Zone Home Video. They said it couldn't be done. Again. Witness the most ultra-violent match in CZW history. A 200 light tube death match between Nate Hatred and the Wife Beater. Experience the ultra-violence. Order your copy today of They Said It Couldn't Be Done Again.
Form, you got to get this kid started. Once this kid gets started, he has intensity and a half. Ruckus with a reversal. Quiet Storm goes for the Storm Cradle driver. Goes for it early, and Ruckus sits down. No, with an arm track.
Quiet Storm does not never have too much to say, Eric Gargiulo. You know what that means? That means silent but deadly.
And Ruckus up and over. Excuse me, Ruckus.
Beautiful move there by Ruckus. Look at Pastor Jim.
All right, enough. He can't even get his arms around him. What's he trying to do?
He's protecting his investment, Eric. He has time invested in Quiet Storm.
Ruckus now. Remember, John House, it was in a match against Trent Acid in which both men's shoulders were pinned to the mat. They were both counted down, and Brian Logan held the belt up. Look who the referee is in this one.
Oh, yeah, look at him. Very lenient with that 10 count, too.
Shooter! Rest off the apron. Are you kidding me, Ruckus?
He did that on Pastor Jim. He's not supposed to do that to Pastor Jim. That is illegal, and he should be disqualified. Thank you very much.
John House, it didn't take long for this one to get started up, did it?
No, it didn't, Eric Gargiulo, but Ruckus better not get too comfortable in his position. He may have Quiet Storm right where he wants him, but I am sure that that man will turn it around sooner or later.
Reverse Quiet Storm goes to the Storm Cradle driver once again, and Ruckus drops down. Quiet Storm with an STF.
Has Quiet Storm ever locked in the Storm Cradle driver on someone the size of Ruckus?
I don't think so, but Storm is stretching this kid in half, a version of the STF, almost like a crawl space.
I mean, Ruckus has to weigh at least a quarter ton.
Very well said, John House.
Thank you very much, Gargiulo.
Quarter ton my ass.
He's about the size of my pickup.
All right, enough. Show the man some respect.
He don't deserve respect. He came out here and he disrespected our greatest CZW junior heavyweight champion of all time, Trent Acid. He deserves no respect.
You know, it was recently in which Ruckus defeated Trent Acid and Johnny Kashmere in a three-way dance, pinning Johnny Kashmere to win the Big Japan Junior Heavyweight Champion.
And you're absolutely right, Eric. He did, but it was a very tainted victory. And he is very proud of the way he stole that Big Japan Junior Heavyweight title.
And Ruckus right now, with an afterburner, turns it into a reverse enziguri, right into the mush of Quiet Storm. Storm catches the leg.
That was a beautiful move there by Ruckus.
Northern Light suplex hangs on. Those Canadians, they love to hold on to those suplexes and roll through.
And I'm impressed with the power of Quiet Storm. Being able to hang on to Ruckus and hit all three of those suplexes, Eric.
The power comes from the legs and the hips. Very well developed on Quiet Storm. Of course, Ruckus debuting with Combat Zone Wrestling in January at the Delaware Invasion in a three-way dance against John Dahmer and Jeff Rocker. And at that time, the stage was set, and Ruckus earned himself a spot here in Combat Zone Wrestling.
Yeah, but how long is he going to keep that spot? If he gets through Quiet Storm, he has to go through our superstar, our moneymaker, Trent Acid.
What do you think Trent Acid is thinking right now? Watching this in the back, a big swanton by Ruckus. What do you think's going to the bottom?
Do you realize that was 410 pounds crashing onto the chest of the Quiet Storm?
Maybe Ruckus looks at Quiet Storm with the long hair and the physique, and he's looking at Trent Acid. He's thinking of swantoning Trent Acid right now. Afterburner into a corkscrew and a miss.
No, Eric Gargiulo, I am dying to ask Pastor Jim, what are the plans for the future for the Quiet Storm? Inquiring minds want to know.
Do you have an hour? And Quiet Storm rolls through.
Well, it's been 2 weeks already, Eric.
Pulls on some kind of a reverse head scissor here.
Beautiful submission hold there.
And Ruckus, could you imagine if he lost this one on a submission? I don't think he's ever tapped out. I don't think he's ever gave up.
There's a first time for everything, and anything can happen when you're inside that ring with the Quiet Storm.
Quiet Storm recently rehabbing from a leg injury he received during a three-way match between him and his partners, Chris Divide and Brian XL. Where are Chris Divide and Brian XL? They can't be far behind.
Just muscled Ruckus over with that big vertical suplex.
Are they on some kind of retreat for Pastor Jim?
Eric Gargiulo, stay focused on this match.
I'm as focused as they come.
Big body slam by Quiet Storm, in total control of your little favorite Ruckus.
Quiet Storm right now calling for the end of this matchup. Up top, look at the balance. What the hell is this?
Maybe wasted too much time before coming off that top rope, and he paid for it.
Ruckus out with the razzle-dazzle.
The razzle-dazzle.
Oh! And a Fisherman's Buster.
That was a great Fisherman's Buster there by Ruckus. See, I'll give him some credit.
Oh, it's about
a little bit
time.
of credit. He don't deserve much more than just a little bit of credit.
Ruckus, who has set the world on fire here at Combat Zone Wrestling and overseas for Big Japan.
Very unsuccessful tour of Big Japan, Eric.
Unsuccessful?
Very unsuccessful.
He was undefeated over there.
Please, tell the truth. That's the problem with
now. Oh! Ruckus likes to call that the leap of faith. Wait a minute. I think I saw somebody coming out of the back.
How dare him do that to the Quiet Storm?
I think, what is that little kid doing up there? What is that little kid doing up there?
What are you talking about?
There is a little boy on our apron. He's seeking autographs. I don't think this is the right time. Security. Security. Storm and Ruckus now trading blows. They seem ill-affected by that young man and a big roaring elbow by Quiet Storm.
A beautiful roaring elbow there by the Quiet Storm.
What's Brian Logan doing? Asking the kid for his phone number, get him off the apron.
And he has Ruckus right where he wants him.
Finally. What a distraction.
I mean, how dare Ruckus overlook the Quiet Storm and self-proclaim himself the #1 junior heavyweight in CZW.
Storm cradle driver.
Ow!
Big neck breaker. Ooh. That may be it.
He tried to break the neck of Ruckus, and you know what? I would love to see Ruckus get his neck broke.
What's that little kid doing on the apron asking for autographs?
Excuse me?
What was that little boy doing?
You know, Eric, you know, there was a time when you were a little kid up on the apron asking for autographs.
And there was a time where you would have asked that little boy back to your locker.
Ow!
A big chair to the back.
Don't even go there, Gargiulo.
I'm surprised he didn't escape out of Pastor Jim's trunk.
I have more girlfriends than you have toes and fingers. Ow!
Another chair to the back.
Totally illegal, Eric Gargiulo, and Brian Logan is allowing this to happen.
And Quiet Storm right now tied up in it, almost like a tree of woe.
A tree of woe?
Yes.
And that equalizer, that
I've seen this
object
before.
is still inside the ring. That is totally illegal, Eric
I've seen
Gargiulo.
this before. Gargiulo. I've seen this before. Gargiulo. Ruckus up top. He has done this before. Poetic Ruckus.
That is not fair, Eric. That was very...
What is that little kid doing?
Very illegal.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
What the hell? What the hell? What is he doing here? What is he doing here? What the hell is going on here? Yakuza kick!
Yes,
Yakuza kick! Yakuza kick!
Yakuza kick! And no one does the Yakuza kick like the superstar.
Boom!
And it's over. Tremendous victory.
What just happened? Trent Acid just came in, Yakuza kicked Ruckus, and the little boy on the apron distracted him. I don't know if he gave him candy or how he paid him off.
A tremendous victory for Quiet Storm. He would have to be #1 contender for both the CZW Junior Heavyweight title and the Big Japan Junior Heavyweight title.
Enough, Acid! Enough! And a big kick again! And a roaring elbow! Enough! Get him out of there! Get this psychopath out of there!
That was a beautiful roaring elbow, Eric Gargiulo. And you know what? That was the best roaring elbow I've ever seen.
And not to be outdone in all of this, Quiet Storm was victorious. It's a victory. A big tear to the back. Enough, Acid! Enough, Acid!
Oh, please.
Get him out of there! Do something, Logan!
Do something if you want to. Ruckus deserves every single thing that he is receiving right now, Eric.
Looks like somebody's preparing himself for December 2nd.
Oh, come on. Trent Acid is not worried about Ruckus. He is not worried about the Quiet Storm. He's not worried about anyone. He's a superstar. And by God, he is our CZW
Wait a minute.
Junior Heavyweight champ.
From behind, here comes Here comes Menace. Here comes the Menace. Does he have some kind of connection with Ruckus? Now a couple of blocks and a couple of kicks. They're going over the block. Menace is reversed. A big clothesline. Afterburner. A miss. Yakuza kick. Yakuza kick. Oh!
No, wait, that's 2
There you go.
That's 2
You're damn right it is. You're damn right it is. Oh!
Wait a minute. This is not fair.
You can kiss my ass.
It's 2 equals. It's 2 equals.
You're right. You're right it is.
Oh, and this is legal.
It's illegal. There's no match here. Trent Aston called for this. Trent Aston wanted this.
Ruckus, how dare him? How dare he's supposed to be a hero? He's a bastard! He's a bastard!
A what?
He's a bastard!
What do you know?
I know that's our moneymaker draped upside down in that corner, Eric.
What do you think's going through the mind of Johnny Cashmere right now if he's watching this?
Please, Eric, leave Johnny out of this. This is double teaming by this Menace and Ruckus. And wait, what's he doing?
Oh! Get himself involved in this. And I love it. I love it.
He may have just got himself involved in something he can't handle. There's Johnny Cashmere. There is Johnny Cashmere, the former baseball American League champion, Eric.
There you go, Cashmere, always late. Never on time. It looks like the backseat boy is upside down.
You notice how Ruckus and Menace hightailed it out of there when unbreakable Johnny Cashmere
Aston asked for it. Aston asked for it. December 2nd, they will settle it in Yokohama. Who is the greatest junior heavyweight in the world? Is it Trent Aston? Is it Ruckus or is it Quiet Storm?
Eric Gargiulo, I'm very impressed with the Quiet Storm, but that man right there who was just double teamed is the #1 junior heavyweight in CZW today.
And again, the balance of power shifting in all kinds of directions. Just 2 weeks away from the Cage of Death 3. That is December the 15th. In 2 weeks, of course, Trent Aston comes down tonight, obviously jealous of Ruckus. You're right, he's jealous of Ruckus. He jumps Ruckus and Menace, who is either aligned. Is Menace aligned with Ruckus? Is he just against Trent Aston? Do they have a new team now? Is it going to be Trent Aston and Johnny Cashmere against Menace and Ruckus at the Cage of Death 3? Is it going to be Ruckus against Trent Aston at the Cage of Death 3? What is going to happen? You have to check the website, CZWWrestling.com, because it is only 2 weeks away. The hottest ticket in this area is the Cage of Death 3. Will you say something?
And Eric Gargiulo, does this Menace have any idea what he has got himself into? Be afraid, Menace. Be very afraid of the backseat boys.
Does Trent Aston and Johnny Cashmere have any idea? Oh, is that true?
Oh, they know. They are
we'll find out.
champions, Eric Gargiulo. The World Tag Team
Remember,
champions.
they still got to wrestle. They still got to wrestle the Hate Club because Nick Gage won a match a few weeks back here on Fake You TV for those belts. Well, again, it is in 2 weeks. December the 15th, Swanson and Rittner, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the formerly known as ECW Arena, the Cage of Death 3. We'll see you there and back here next week on Fake You TV.
I just got to bring that up.